Hello, and welcome to Basic Bedroom Guitar. I'm your host. This lesson is going to be on how to build chords from the major scale. So what exactly is a chord? A chord is when 3 or more notes are played in unison, the simplest of which is a triad or 3 notes. So how do we make a major triad? Well, we have to use the major scale. And since a triad is 3 notes, we have to use 3 specific notes from the major scale. And this is going to be the tonic, which is going to be the root note of the chord. We have to use the 3rd of the scale, and we have to use the 5th of the scale. And that produces a 1, 3, 5 triad, or a major triad. Let's use the C major scale as an example. So in order to produce a C major triad, again, we have to take the tonic, or C, we have to take the 3rd, which is E, and then we have to take the 5th, which is G. Okay, so our C major triad is a chord comprised of a C note, an E note, and a G note. This triad can be played anywhere on the fretboard where these 3 notes can be produced together. For this example, we're going to be playing the C major open chord. To play this, you're going to put a finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, a finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and a finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. The 3rd string and the 1st string are going to be played open. That's why it's called an open chord. Now when you play this, the 6th string, or the bottom string, will not be played. The 3rd fret of the 5th string is going to produce a C note. The 2nd fret of the 4th string is going to produce an E note. This open string, the 3rd string, is going to produce a C note, or a G note, rather. The 1st fret of the 2nd string will be a C note, and then the 1st string open is E. Now you can see here that this is our triad. You have C, which is our tonic. You have E, which is our 3rd note, and you have G, which is our 5 note. And you can do this for any scale. And again, you can play this triad anywhere on the fretboard that produces these 3 notes, and that'll be a major triad. Another way to play this triad would be to put a finger on the 8th fret of the 6th string, a finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string, and a finger on the 5th fret of the 4th string. And that would produce a C note here, an E note here, and a G note here. And that, again, is our triad, because you have the 1, the 3, and the 5. So you have C, E, and G.